Hi, I haven't done one of these in a while. Book review doesn't mean I haven't been reading. The Airbnb story by Leigh Gallagher. Leigh is a young lady. How three ordinary guys disrupted an industry, made billions, and created plenty of controversy. Now, this is an awesome story. The book cannot possibly be bad when the story is that good. And yeah, they did disrupt the hotel industry, the real estate market. They've been taking on town halls, city halls, countries, governments everywhere across the globe. And I believe that Airbnb now has more rooms than I believe the top hotels combined. And they did come out of nowhere, and they did a lot of things right. Airbnb, they already had couchsurfing.com. They already had, I think, plenty of roommates websites, but Airbnb went in there and they upended, like I said, they upended, disrupted the whole industry. Now, here's what I liked about this book. Number one, the story. These three guys, I believe two of them went to college at RISD, which is Rhode Island School of Design. And there was a quote in there about how one of them said to the other, one day we're going to start a company and people are going to write a book about it. In other words, there was vision here. These kids had vision. They were ultra creative, and a lot of people, a lot of academics and pundits, and even in the venture capitalists are talking about how this Airbnb success, this Airbnb story has placed a new emphasis on design and basically art and creativity in the business world. They say that back in the late '90s or early 2000s, when Google was the upstart of its time, everybody started looking for number crunchers who could write algorithms. It had PhDs, back 17 years ago, 15 years ago, and now all these venture firms are looking for students who are precocious in terms of creativity and design. Now, you wouldn't think that Airbnb would be a design story because, right, you have an empty room and you're just renting it out. But the way they grew the company, you can see that their creativity, their artistic, their non-business like way of looking at things was integral. Now, look, have I stayed at Airbnb? I don't think I actually have, but I did stay in a Scottish woman's, actually two old Scottish ladies' houses when we were on a bus tour up in Scotland a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago maybe. And maybe 2.5 years ago, I can't remember. And that was definitely interesting. When you can smell the lady smoking in the kitchen and you can see her near do well son, teenage son in the morning, and the you could smell the cat and the dog in the guest room. It's interesting. And the whole idea, in case you don't know, I would encourage you to go check out Airbnb, the actual, some more information on it. But what its big thing is it is a different experience, right? Airbnb is desirable not just because it's cheaper than a hotel room, and the hotel rooms are absolutely outrageous everywhere you go. When you look at a hotel room's ticker or sticker price, and they just think you have a corporate account, and I'm going to Orlando next month, and they want $202 a night to stay at this hotel in Orlando, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Orlando, there's plenty of real estate down there, plenty of hotels. They start throwing all the taxes and everything. You're pushing $250 a night. 4 nights is $1,000. That's crazy. So Airbnb is great in that it can save people money, but the real secret to their success is there are a lot of people that like Airbnb. They want to stay off the beaten path. They don't want to be in the downtown corporate center, and they want to have a local connection, a local guide. And so it is a dual benefit, dual purpose to Airbnb. It's saving money and it's a totally different experience. And of course, it's grown exponentially. This is a long enough video. I will cut it there. There'll be a link for the book in the description of this video.